Skyline is pretty. Those skyscrapers are wonderful.
Yeah, that's we take it for granted most of the time, but it's
And
really
like I took a picture of the skyline and I was like, whatever. And it's like a month after, I was like, damn, this is pretty. I was in Dominican Republic and damn, the night lights are not bad. But Jamaica beaches are, when you take a picture, like you go to the river in Jamaica, like, yo, Jamaica is actually nice. I see. Because when you get out of the city of Jamaica, and you head into the beach areas and the rural areas, and you feel that atmosphere, you're like, this breathes different, You're like, ah. Yeah, well, one of the most important things I've learned is that, road networks are important.
Yeah. And it's hard for politicians to understand that. That's what made America so big.
Yeah, that road network.
Yeah.
Because the current government is doing some road networks in Jamaica, but their friends are benefiting more. But what persons need to do understand is that at least they're building out that road infrastructure network, because when the country is connected, like fully connected, commerce can happen. Because it's a small island. You understand? It's just 52 miles wide. So, you need that road network so persons can travel east to west, north to south, and get into places on a timely manner. Because if you're taking an hour and a half on a journey that should take you 45 minutes, that's a lot of business that you're losing and you don't want to do, because of that road network. You don't see 3 lanes in Jamaica though. Rarely. You rarely see a 3-lane road in Jamaica. Waters are dirty though.
Yeah, we don't have anything. Well, actually, we do have clean rivers, but
that's
in the countryside.
In the countryside, yeah.
Far away.
I've never been to that side of Panama yet, but I think if I'm going that side, I have to travel with someone.
Yeah, there's some good operators or not.
But I travel alone. I don't want to struggle. So I'm like, okay, let me just jump on a plane, go, and see something.
Yeah, I usually like going to caves and waterfalls.
Yeah.
Right. That gives you a good view of the country.
Yeah.
The country's inner side, the countryside.
Yeah.
Love it. Some hiking, right? Because especially here, there's no big mountains. Just small hills.
Yeah. In Jamaica, there's good sized mountain. Say, have you ever traveled? You ever been to Jamaica, by the way?
No. I've only been to St. Lucia.
St. Lucia? That's a very small island.
Yeah, very small island.
Yeah. Jamaica's a little bit expensive. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The entire Eastern Caribbean. That's another. That's another lifestyle. That's another.
Yeah. Jamaica is expensive, so I'm not gonna say like, hey. But what I can tell you though is, if you come to Jamaica, what you don't want, if you're going on, on a fairly good size budget, you don't want to be in an all-inclusive. Yes, you spend 2 days, no more. Just to get a little vibe of it. But regardless of what persons say, about safety in Jamaica, yes, from the moment you get a good, you connect with a good, reputable tour guide, or so, you will be connected to the gems. You understand?
Yeah.
Because you can travel from one. If you're, let's say, you land in Montego Bay, and you're staying in Montego Bay, you easily run up to Ocho-Rios, it's an hour drive. Down to Negril is an hour drive, and between that little spot there's tons of attraction. Now Portland now, which is a whole different, cool and nice parish, province, that is like about a 3.5 hour or 4 hour drive. But I can tell you, when they get out to that side, you're like, oh, this is a rather fresh air. So realistically speaking, accommodation in Jamaica can be a bit pricey. But I would say, Airbnb is, because you can't eat all the food at the hotel. And so for me, it makes no sense sometimes unless you're just really trying to just relax. The good thing about most hotel, the all-inclusives in Jamaica, is that they're on the beach. So you get there, you're gonna be on the beach. You're gonna get that beach vibes. They have all of these tours, and at these hotels, they do connect you to good tour activities. But I'm saying, if you ain't planning on spending that $5,000, $6,000 for the entire trip, you'll be like, nah, let me just go book a Airbnb, go to the hotel for 2 days and book a Airbnb and get around, because Jamaica is not hard to get around. The only downside is that Uber is not as active as it is in, but they do have to.
And rental cars are a bit pricey.
Not necessarily, about $40, $50 a day, thereabouts.
Same here, similar to here. So that would be the best bet.
Yeah.
Get a rental car and then
you move around. And the good thing about it is that it's very hard for you to lost, because you don't have a lot of, when you're unless you're in the city. When you're out in the countryside, it's one road. It's just one road. So you're heading down, you're in Kingston, you're in Montego Bay, you're going to Negril, it's one road to Negril. From long as you don't take the turn off to go somewhere else. Right. But it's one road down there. Right. You're not going lost there. Right. You get to Negril the beach, you jump off Rick's Cafe, you get to Margaritaville, you're like, this is a vibes. Awesome. And breakfast inclusive hotels are within the same $100 a night per se. But as I said, the all inclusive though, you pay that price. The all inclusive, you will pay that price. And if you don't go into the winter season, you will be fine, because that winter season price is a lot. So you'll pay like $400 a night in the winter season, but in the regular season you'll pay probably $200, $180 sometimes. That's all inclusive.
Oh wow! It's a season.
Yeah, because
you get all the tourists.
Yeah, a lot of Europeans are coming at that time.
What are the four biggest inputs of the economy? Contributors.
Tourism is one. Agriculture has picked up over the last financial year.
A lot of exports.
For a while, I think last fiscal year was the first that we have actually surpassed in exports for a minute. We have always had a deficit. I think we kind of stepping back out, out of that deficit here. Yeah. I'm seeing the BPO sector, the call center industry, that is putting a good dent into the economy as well.
Oh my God, that's big worldwide then. That
has a lot of persons really don't understand that the dollar has suffered because of the BPO sector. So what the government had done was, in my opinion, what I think they done was devaluated the currency to get that BPO sector. So it solved the unemployment problem to a great extent. Because when just like 10 years ago, before I went to college, and you heard, I go to college and I can't get any degree, I can't get any work. But when that BPO sector came, it changed a lot of things. Do I really need to go to college? I can't just leave high school and start working at a BPO and then go to college part-time, and actually do something. It's not the best industry because they complain, but I know that where unemployment was 10 years ago, it's not there the same way. You left high school, no matter how much qualifications you have, it's an uphill battle. But the call center employs a lot.
They complain.
Somebody's gonna complain.
Several times a day.
They're gonna complain. They wanted jobs. Because you're competing with countries such as India and stuff like that. The good thing about Jamaica versus other countries, they're English. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of what we call brain drain in Jamaica, and it's because brain drain, yeah, where a lot of the educated persons migrate to Canada, USA, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the reason for that is that Jamaica, we speak English, so the Dominican Republic has a large population, but they don't speak English, so it's easier for somebody that is educated in Jamaica to get a job in the US. And Jamaica has one of the what would I say, a very connected diaspora. Almost every Jamaican knows somebody in US or Canada. So if they were supposed to go there tomorrow, to get them off the ground for 2 weeks, they're not going to be more than 2 weeks though. But if you were as a Jamaican and you go to the United States or Canada, you know somebody there that will help you to get you off the ground. A lot of other countries don't have that, so you realize that as an educated person, it's easier to just migrate. You jump on a plane and you're like, ain't coming back.
Pretty awesome.
But the value of real estate in Jamaica now, has skyrocketed, because while they work overseas, they want to live in Jamaica. Yeah, while they work overseas, so you see the price of housing in Jamaica? Oh God. It's almost equivalent to the US.
Wow.
Those are speed traps? Because I really don't see police on the road here.
No. Now they're doing it. They focus mainly on the main road to the interior. The Panamanian highway.
Oh.
The one that crosses Central America.
Oh.
So you'll see them every 2-4 kilometers. You'll see them.
Oh, in Jamaica, you will see them. You in the city, you will see them. And they will antagonize those taxi guys. Because Jamaica has a robust taxi network. Legal and illegal. Yeah.
Taxi networks are always the main transportation activity is all.
And it's a big source of revenue for the government. Those tickets add up.
They're always linked. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They're always linked to the congressman.
Yeah.
Congressmen always have the control of the transportation industry.
Yeah.
It's like a little power.
Yeah, because one of the things we talk about in Jamaica is there are not terminals, like enough taxi terminals and bus terminals, so a taxi operator will get a lot of tickets because there's nowhere for him to park. There's so many routes, but yet still they issue the taxi license. But every year they issue more and more taxi license, and when you check it, you're like, where are these guys gonna park? But they will
see that all that grass and all that, right?
Yeah.
You need landscaping. This is the entrance of that, right?
No, this is beautiful. In some of
Look at all the branches lying down there. Oh. The path used to be well taken care of. You see garbage all over the place. Yeah, it's become, I don't know what's happening. Something strange is happening. This is a brand new airport. The terminal, the second terminal.
Yeah, it's like brand new.
Brand new, right? This should be very, very clean, but especially because they're trying to make tourism.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of the tourism.
Pick up or start, right? And the cleanliness of a place, that's one of the basic things, I think.
Yeah, that is true, because you don't realize sometimes that, you know, the things that persons complain about sometimes.
Yeah.